So it feels good to see that good broke all available support structure. And this is another case of a reckless financial management, another reckless move in money management. We just did that today. And now we fail to recognize the price action of DXY. We had FOMC meeting yesterday by 7 p.m. Sergio Powell was a little bit cautious. He didn't want to talk anything about rate cuts, but rather rate was kept steady. And that further brought hope for DXY, the dollar index. And on technical, if you had watched that and came back to the performance to see what the dollar index is doing, the clue, the directional bias were all embedded in yesterday FOMC meeting. And the rhetorics sent a hawkish message to the entire trading ecosystem. You'll see that the index has already recovered trading above 100. And it is not a surprise, it's not a coincidence. These are how trading is programmed. These are how trading is programmed. The market has recovered from the weekly loss to trade above 100, and henceforth, we could begin to see some upward trajectory for the dollar index, signaling influx of liquidity again. But while this may be temporary gain, we want to see that we don't run into mistakes of trying to, look outside what the market is doing. And at the moment, the market was destined for sell. There is no buy that would have sustained the market today. After looking at what price did by 2 a.m. So let's take correction on that and move on. Now, if you look at 1 hour, then we want to get our price action right. On weekly time frame, we have seen that dollar index is on a critical double confluence. That critical double confluence set up a bullish impulse. This is a double confluence. A descending trend line meets another descending trend line, and we have seen dollar rebound. Now, the next place we'll have a critical resistance will most likely be on this roof. Here we'll have another strong critical resistance on a weekly time frame. So I want to point out the price action that happened by 2 a.m. And exactly at 2 a.m., go back and check your good chart. It has failed to withhold and uphold all buy potential. The reason is because at 2 a.m., dollar held firmly on support and returned buying. It resumed buying. So technically, every sell for good was expected. And from what it looks like, good might continue to sell from what it looks like. I'm just saying based on the structure we have here on the dollar index, this dollar index chart, right? We have structure here, we have structure here, we have another one here, right? We have another one and a W structure, and the market have shot up, return, UZ again, respect here. For every buy on this descending trend line is a break of a previous low. And at the same time here, we have another confirmation from this level. We have here a high, break of that structure, price returns here to retest it, and return finally again to retest the structure on a weekly time frame. So, and we have a break of structure on this level. That break of structure, we have a structure at this level, and break of that structure returns here to retest. Retest is your W structure, broke the structure. So it's nothing to worry about that it will go here. Most likely will begin to come back again. This is one case scenario. Then the next case scenario is price under strong fundamental data breaks the structure and resume buying from here. So this is how we are going to trade the dollar index. So we are going to watch it. We'll use a Federal Reserve approach, wait and see approach. Wait and see approach. So we will use a cautious wait and see approach. Is a strategy used by monetary systems. We'll use that wait and see approach, a cautious wait and see approach. Yeah, so we must wait to see what the market does. So if it breaks it, so we are going to give you a break. We're going to give it a break. So allow it to break the structure. If it breaks the structure, then you swing in into continuous sell for the yellow metal. But you see, sometimes just because the dollar is buying does not mean the yellow metal will sell. Because on safe haven appeal, they could be moving in the same direction. So it's a little bit technical. It's a little bit technical.